Persistence is a simple moment in time, whether it's a split second or an entire year. Persistence is a moment between billions of moments in your life that you get to decide who you are. Persistence is a time where a pathway opens up for you to not give up on what you're doing. Persistence is something that we all have, whether we decide to use it or not. So, what does persistence mean? Everyone has a different meaning, whether it's not giving up or something much deeper. Yes, they are all in the same general area, but yet they vary in very many ways. So, I bet everyone in this world has a different definition for it, but I'm going to give you just a few. So, one of them is abstinently refusing to give up or let go. Another one is insistently repetitive. And then there's never giving up, or, as my teacher likes to call it, positive stubbornness. When people think of stubbornness, they think of someone not wanting to do something very easily. It means that you're not wanting to do it with ease. So someone has to push you to do it. But when you add that positive onto it, it makes you be like, I'm going to keep trying and I'm not going to stop. If someone says, oh, come on, maybe we should just leave and we should not try anymore, the part in that gives you the right to say, no, I'm going to keep trying until I get it, and then when I get it, then I'll go. It's as easy as opening a pickle jar. I know, I sound crazy. I'm talking about food in the middle of a presentation. I know, don't judge me, but I may be a little bit hungry. And yes, this does have something to do with it. Have any of you ever had trouble opening something? Yes. I bet all of us have. Whether it's actually opening something or it's doing something completely different. But I know that we've all had trouble, especially me. Now, we need to realize that we can make it harder than it seems. I've seen big, huge bodybuilders trying to open a pickle jar, giving up, and smashing it on the ground. Now, yes, that is a way to get it open, but then you have the mess, and then the weird pickle juice, and then anything else that goes along with it. And yes, I've seen people just be like, okay, I'm gonna smash it on the ground, I give up, and then someone like, okay, let me help you. And then they just easily pop it off. That's because they had a growth mindset. They were ready to actually make it happen. We need to encourage others. While we're lifting ourselves up and making us feel like we can do anything, we're pushing others down. When we push others down, it causes a thing called jealousy. Jealousy is not a good thing. I know I had it. One way to describe jealousy is when you want something in a terrible way that someone has, and yes, you have persistence in you already, but so do they. They just know how to use it and they believe that they can. So if you are able to do something in a split second that they have been wanting to do for an entire year, that's probably going to make them jealous. And yes, jealousy is not a great thing, but it also makes you realize that you are the reason if someone is on the ground crying or if someone is being lifted up and you're helping them. We need to understand that we can help them while helping us. So if we are just on the ground, they're going to be on the ground, and then the next person, because they had a fixed mindset, they were not ready. They did not want to believe in themselves. And other people looking at that would say, I can't do that either. And before we know it, everyone's pushed down to the ground. No one can do anything, and no one believes in themselves. Until someone finally does. Then it bounces straight back to everyone else. And everyone stands up and is able to complete something they never completed before. They were able to do that one thing they have been working on forever, and they loved it. Now they can teach they can teach other people how to do it. Not ancestors, because the ancestors taught them how to do it. So they could teach their children, who could teach their children, and so on and so forth. So yes, persistence is a good thing, but you have to be careful in how you use it. I feel we can all persist, and we know how to use it. We need to blossom out and become flowers in spring, and being able to open up to others and help them while helping you. So yes, I talked about pickles, and yes, we do need to encourage others. I'm still hungry, but we need to all be inspired, and we need to always persist no matter what we're doing, starting now.